Let's talk community. The last few years have shown us the amazing things that can be achieved when we all come together to keep each other safe and well through good times and bad. That's why Talk Community is bringing Herefordshire together. The aim is that you, our residents, businesses, community leaders and our council will play a leading role in helping to make Herefordshire a better place to work and live in. So how can we all get involved, and what does the idea of Talk Community really look like?
Life without a community hub would be quite a lonely place. We have a lovely neighbour over the road, and she said to me, "Do you know, Sonia, I feel so proud when I drive into the village now. We've got something so vibrant, enabling volunteers to work with us, either in the shop or the post office, in the cafe, and even in the gym. It's just amazing community services that makes us more resilient."
I'm Joe, and I've been driving for community transport for about 25 years. Community Wheels is really essential for people in rural communities where there's little public transport. It enables people to be picked up from their doors and to be taken directly to, for example, hospital or doctor's appointments.
It was 2 years ago I started to just notice how much rubbish was generally on the floor. And I'm a very clean person anyway, so I just got involved through Facebook, and then they put me in through to the Herefordshire Council. And I started from then. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. The benefits for me is I have ADHD, it gets me out of the house, and with my anxiety this year through COVID, it's gone up, so it's getting me out even more rather than staying in and time off work.
I'm the Fire Service Commander for Hereford and Worcester Fire and Rescue Service, responsible for Herefordshire, but also support the multi-agency response to major events such as flooding. So volunteers are totally relied upon for that phase to support the emergency responders and other agencies like the Environment Agency and Herefordshire Council. And that's all coordinated through Talk Community, bringing those volunteers together to task them to make sure that they're briefed and safe and supporting our communities.
From little acts of kindness like looking out for your neighbours to volunteer on community hubs across the county offering information and advice, and of course partnerships with the police and our NHS, our communities are always there for us when we need them most.
One of our coaches would say it's a happy place. You come to the gym, that atmosphere, that buzz, everyone's training, everyone's getting on and supporting one another. And who wouldn't want to be involved in a group like that? Anyone that does come to join any of those groups that do have problems, it's a place where they can talk and they can get support.
Starting from the beginning of the first lockdown, I was helping to deliver co-op deliveries to local residents who were self-isolating and in need of help.
When we were asked to do this, we jumped at the chance to help them because we are part of the community. We know a lot of these people that were isolating. We definitely wanted to be there for them.
A couple of friends locally had made the decision they were going to self-isolate to protect their health, and I offered to collect their medication. I think it's a fundamental importance to the community.
Well, I'm Cynthia Williams. This is my husband, Jim Williams.
And I'm Jill, and I'm their buddy and supporting them through getting their shopping.
She just does everything for us. Anything we want, she gets it. Apart from that, we have a bit of banter as well when she comes, and then she says, "Go on in out of the cold."
As a surgeon, we really value getting involved in parkrun. It's just been so useful for our patients. There's the element of community, it's the element of togetherness, and it's the fact that you don't have to be a keen runner, you can turn up and walk.
It's also really inspiring seeing that person that's not giving up, and that we're all waiting for at the end, at the finish, and that we're clapping across the line, because that's really what it's about.
Absolutely, that improvement is wonderful to see, and from a health perspective, that's just such good medicine.
In many respects, the Talk Community message is really quite simple. It's about encouraging us all to play a greater part in community life, in meeting its challenges and celebrating its success. And that starts by asking 3 fundamental questions. How can I help myself? How can I help my community? And how can my community help me? So visit talkcommunity.org today to see how you can get involved, because after all, our communities are the bedrock of our society. They are created by you and me, but they are only ever going to be as good as we make them.